What up? What is good, everyone? What is good? Welcome back to the ACS Universe Daily. It's Monday. It's 4th of July week. That's tomorrow. Don't know that I'll be doing a live show tomorrow. I'll be honest with you. I don't necessarily have plans right now, but I do have to work, though, which fucking, just sucks. Big fucking balls. But anyway, yeah, I don't know that I'll be doing one tomorrow. There could be some festivities and things that make themselves available to me. And, I never turn down a cold beer and a burger. So your boy might be somewhere eating a burger and drinking a cold beer. But anyway, welcome back to the ACS Universe Daily, y'all. A lot of stuff to talk about. Obviously, you saw the thumbnail. This show will be talking about Rebel Moon, the article in Empire Magazine. I'm going to read through the article and sort of look at some of the fire shots that they posted on Twitter and things of that nature. And also Twitter, man. Shit wild, ain't it? Shit wild. I didn't run into that much of a problem scrolling through shit. I did hit some spots where it was like, yo, you can't. Like, it was like, yo, here's an error. Fucking try again later. I'm like, bruh, this news is old if I try again later. So there's that stuff. Let me get everything. Let me get everything started in here. You know how I do. Let me get this set up good. Set up. Oh, yeah, check it out, y'all. Thanks to the wife. Got my Barbenheimer shirt on. You know what I'm saying? Wearing this that whole weekend, July 21st weekend, the whole weekend, wearing the shirt, both showings, bro. Gonna be wearing this. So there's that. So anyway, let's get this started. My bad, y'all. Get this going, get the music popping. All right, here we go. Got the homie in the house. What up, Joey? What's good, bruh? What's good? He'll have himself one of these shirts soon. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, I got to get this going. Let's get this scrolling across the bottom. So what's good, everyone? What is good? Like I said, it's Monday. A lot of stuff to talk about from over the weekend. Some dumb stuff, some actually pretty cool stuff. But I it's everything that I saw. So yeah, man. Just had to send an email to Inked to people. I hate to put them on blast like that, but they tripping when it comes to my full circle shirt. That ain't got here yet, and I ordered it in April. Bro, let me tell you something. That is insane and ridiculous at the same fucking time. Anyway, if you're so inclined, go to Ohio Dave, his Twitch channel. Check out last night's episode of Amateur Hour. It was pretty fire. We talked about a bunch of stuff. A lot of stuff I'm going to talk about today. Some stuff I'm going to talk about today we didn't talk about on Amateur Hour. But check it out. Give us a shot every Sunday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And then in 2 weeks, bro. In 2 weeks, man. I'll be seeing, well, a little bit less than 2 weeks, but this is happening right here. World's Finest returns July 14th, 2023. Hope y'all tune in. See what your boy, well, you know what I've been up to this entire time. And I just streaming this shit, right? Yeah. And it's one of those things where it's just like, I love doing this daily show a lot. And my show sort of fell by the wayside just because it was Friday nights. A lot of people couldn't make it. And that's my Friday night show sort of centered around having guests on, and sometimes I couldn't, guests weren't available. So it's not like the Daily Show where I do this shit by myself, but so there was that. And then, we were looking to come back, man. And I was like, yo, I will gladly give up my Friday night spot every other Friday for World's Finest. So there's that. That's coming. Like I said, July 14th, y'all, we'll be back. And it's going to be as ridiculous as you remember it. If that's that entices you to come back. But anyway, let me do this. I hate the fact that some of this shit I can't do it before I go live, but it never works right for me. Some of this stuff never works right. Like turning stuff off and on and all of this stuff before I actually start the stream for some reason, bruh, it gives me a fucking mad headache. So there's that shit. So here we go. All right. So of course, on Mondays, this isn't stuff I necessarily saw today, but might as well be. So let's go. Yeah, we'll be ready to go. We'll be ready to go, bro. We'll be ready to go. So anyway, you know how I start the show every time. Stuff I saw today.
What the hell is that?
It's fucking dumb. All right, stuff I saw today. This I talked about this on Friday on the final. Let me talk about that. The final episode of the ACS Universe Friday show was this past Friday. Had a good time. Had some nice viewership, nice comments. Phil joined me for that. You know, we talked about whatever, a whole bunch of different subjects, and this is one of them that I'm gonna bring up here. Bing! Already catching dubs, bruh. The Hollywood Critics Awards, the winner of the 2023 Hollywood Critics Awards mid-season award for Best Picture. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Let's go. I mean, the movie's absolutely fire, and this is well-deserved. This is also crazy. This is telling. I wonder how there's a lot more left in this year. I do have that Oppenheimer, Dune, Barbie, a lot of stuff coming out before the end of the year that could sort of move themselves into this space that this movie is sort of occupying right now with this mid-year Best Picture. But this is good to see, man. This is good to see. This is, it is what it is, bro. Should I follow Sony Pictures? Maybe I'll follow them. Okay, man, I'll follow them too. Fuck it, man. Fuck it. But anyway, yeah. So that's cool. Something else I saw today. Bing. Now this came out. I think it was Saturday when I saw this. One of the days I saw this. Here's a confirmed cast of Captain America: Brave New World. Everything's fire except for this. This can get the fuck out of here. This can go. Okay, let's be honest right here. The rest of these actors right here. Let's see. Danny Ramirez, Falcon. Okay, I see now. I was tripping for a second. I was like, wait, what? Harrison Ford, Thunderbolt Ross, Carl Lumbly, Isaiah Bradley, Tim Blake Nelson, the leader, of course. Liv Tyler, Betty Ross, here we go. Shira Haas, Sabra, Seth Rollins, Rosa Salazar, Zoisha Wokamore. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. I'd probably just fuck that up big time. But yeah, everything here is cool except for that. So no Bucky. No Bucky this time around, bruh. No Bucky. Okay. Yes, and yes, she does need her Alita sequel, if we're just being honest right here. Rosa Salazar, great actress. It's my Alita. Let's move on. Bing. Russell Crowe said, quit asking him about the motherfucking Gladiator movie, bruh. Check this shit out. It has nothing to do with me. In that world, I'm dead 6 feet under. I got him. I understand. I understand totally. But I also, if you want to really this is the problem that Hollywood has created for themselves, which is where nobody's ever really dead now in movies and stuff. So, when you talk, I'm not trying to say that, that Ridley Scott would do that. I don't think he would ever do something like that. But the fact that in big movies and big universes in Hollywood that people are always coming back. So people, of course, are asking Russell Crowe questions about his role in Gladiator 2. And he's like, bro, I'm not in it. I died. Maximus Aurelius Dominimus, the Bomitus, whatever the fuck you want to pronounce his name, is dead, bro. He is dead. So I understand his frustration with the questions, if it's really frustration. And I also understand why people ask, bro. Because in Hollywood, they just never seem to let people stay dead. Oh, is he? Okay, cool. Did not know that. Probably did know that, but appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, Spider-Man. Appreciate it. Russell Crowe, sick of motherfuckers talking about, yo, is Maximus coming back? He's like, nah, bro. I know nothing about this new movie. I'm not in it. My character died. And then Gladiator 2 comes out and you see fucking Russell Crowe in like a flashback scene. You're like, bro, see? No, I'm just kidding. You might probably know the flashback scene. If you've seen Russell Crowe lately, I don't think this man is getting back in the gym to start looking like that again for a cameo in a Gladiator sequel. So that's probably not happening. But anyway, let's move on. Bing. Indiana Jones, y'all. Indiana Jones and Dallas. Now, I gave you guys my review on Thursday. I love this movie. I need to see it again. Haven't got a chance to see it again, but I absolutely loved it. After much, the ending was really good, but by no means does the ending. I don't know how to expect people to sort of believe that he's really done the way a movie ended. I'm not going to spoil that just yet. Working on a spoiler review for the movie, get a little panel together to talk about this movie and stuff like that. But I thought this is so. Here's it. Indiana Jones and Dallas Destiny has won the global box office with ticket sales reaching 130 million, which is way low in predictions, I'm sure. With 60 million of that coming from North America and the others. Okay, this last sentence, or this last part of this is ridiculous and redundant. It won the global weekend box office with ticket sales reaching 130 million. All they had to say was 60 million of that come from North America. You didn't have to tell me where the other 70 million went because it says right here 130 million worldwide. Anyway, IGN been known to be some dumbasses on occasion, bro. But let me click this right here though. I do want to see if it shows the projections. Because I don't think it was projected to do. Let's see. Indiana Jones coming off the 70th, as reported by ComScore. Indiana Jones: Dial of Destiny is the 5th entry in the franchise that began in 1981, raised a lost art. It also came with a reported budget of roughly $295 million before marketing, so it has an uphill battle. While its domestic opening performance was enough to surpass Raiders of the Lost Ark's $8.3 million, Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom's $25.3 million, and Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade's $29.3 million. It wasn't enough to take down Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull's $100.1 million debut. Crystal Skull's fire. Speaking of Kingdom Crystal Skull, it ends its global run at 790.6 million. So there's that. Let's see. If you take a look at Rotten Tomatoes, had a 70%, 53% audience with Dial of Destiny, 68% from critics, and 88% from the audience liked it. You know, every person I talked to at work today, which is literally the general audience, I doubt anybody I've worked with is sitting at their crib with shit like this stuff right here. You can't see it because I have this thing. Let me take it down real quick. No, that's the general audience would be people who don't have this kind of stuff sitting in their house, right? So people I work with who said they saw the movie fucking absolutely thought it was great, thought it was tremendous. So let's see. Let's talk about the other movies on it. It doesn't say what they projected it to get, but that equals The Flash. Okay, I don't want to talk no more about that. So it did, to me, that's decent. It did head the worldwide box office. Maybe it gets some legs. Maybe it doesn't. Who knows? Maybe word of mouth helps it. But in this busy summer season, you know, you have your windows. And if you don't hit it up in that window, I fear that you might be, you know. Speaking of Indiana Jones. Okay, get up out of here. A spy movie, Indiana Jones 5's alternate ending detailed by director following the wild final act. It says, with Indiana Jones and Dial of Destiny, there's spoilers in this, by the way, spoilers. Dial of Destiny now in theaters. Director James Mangold is sharing new details on the movie's alternate ending. Please put that on the 4K. If they shot that shit, I don't know if they shot it. I don't think. As Indiana Jones wanders on his last adventure, the daring archaeologist must find a legendary dial with his goddaughter before it gets into the hands of former Nazi-turned-NASA scientist Jürgen Voller, Mads Mikkelsen. The final act reveals Voller's ploy to use the dial to travel to 1939 to kill Hitler. However, he ends up in 212 BC. All right. In a recent interview with Inverse, Mangold revealed that he contemplated an alternate Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny in ending where the Nazis did succeed in time traveling to Nazi Germany. After some thought, he realized the options took a different direction and didn't radiate the emotional atmosphere of Indy's final campaign. Here's his quote: "I would never make this choice without ruminating over lots of choices. The other interesting thing was that one of the things I thought about was even if we did travel in time, would Mad's theory be right? And they land in Nazi Germany. In the last act of the movie would be Indy trying to foil Mad's plan, but the more I sketched that out in my mind, the more that became just kind of a spy movie at the end and not really an Indiana Jones movie." So he couldn't find a way to immerse emotional resonance. So I feel him on that one. I like the way the movie ended. Like I said, I just trying to convince people that that's Harrison Ford's or Indiana Jones' last ride. It's hard to do that with the way they ended the movie. As a matter of fact, the ending to Crystal Skull would have cemented that more, that this is the end, than that one did. So there's that. Let's see. Hold up. There's something else I need to find right here. Hold up. Let me take this down real quick. I got it. Oh, here we go. All right. And speaking of Indiana Jones, spoiler alert. This is a poster they put out for Marion Ravenwood. Karen Allen is Marion Ravenwood. She does show up. Spoilers, like I said, at the end of the movie. And look, man, Karen Allen still looks fine as fuck, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, man. She's 60-something, man. Still looks good. I remember asking Alex, you know, he'll be back on the channel soon to talk about this movie in particular. And he met Karen Allen in person. And I said, yo, how'd she look? And he's like, dude, she looks tremendous. So she's still looks great. But I thought I hate to see this because normally when movies do stuff like this, put spoilers out there like right after the opening weekend's over with, it's sort of a ploy to get people to come back to see it because, oh shit, season, maybe they might sell some more tickets. I don't like that because it looks desperate. You know, I would have rather them save this for at least next week Next Monday, they could have put this poster out. But yes, Karen Allen is Marion Ravenwood, and she's not in it long, but she is great. Greta Gerwig is now looking to move beyond the small-scale drama she was known for. Her ambition is not to be the biggest woman director, but a big studio director. So, okay, she's looking to move off the smaller films. I mean, I guess Barbie's, you couldn't consider that a smaller film, but terrific director. And, yeah, she's looking to move up, man, looking to move up. So that's what's up, man. Best luck to you, Greta. Next thing. Uh-oh, y'all hear the music? Trying to load this is killing it. HBO has begun licensing some of its shows to Netflix. Now, I remember I talked about this last week when this information came out, in which case it's building up and making even louder the voices of people who think that the Snyderverse is going to get sold to Netflix. I still think that's not even a fucking remote possibility, but, you know, to each his own. HBO has begun licensing some of its shows to Netflix. Insecure, which is a pretty decent show. I've watched a little bit of it. It's the first HBO series to now be streaming on Netflix. So there you have it. In action. They're in action. Yo, you guys, listen to the music. Give me just a second. I apologize. All right, and I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, so HBO has begun licensing their shit to Netflix, bro. Dang. There it is, man. Next thing, let's move over to this. I can't remember what this is. Oh, okay, so here's this thing. I didn't even know this was an absolute even possibility of anything. Now, I'm only going to play a little bit of this because you know how Warner Brothers treats me with their fucking content. But let's check out this damn. It's a teaser for Suicide Squad. I can't pronounce that. Isekai anime has been released. Let's take a look, man. Let's take a look. And here we go. Of course. Well, I guess we ain't watching that shit. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it somewhere else because these motherfuckers. Okay, Harley Quinn. All right. So there's that. Didn't see much of the squad in there, bro. Harley Quinn and Joker. Yes, I saw Amanda Waller. Yeah, let me see. Is there something else at the end? Okay, no, there wasn't. So anyway, that's interesting. I watch it because, you know, I watch all the content now. I like to be able to give an honest sort of opinion on that. And then we have this. This is I ran across this like literally close to the time I went live, and I even quote tweeted a picture from this because this is a cool ass thread here. All right, so we can look through this thread where it's a thread of obscure odd DC promotional material, starting with the KFC Malaysia exclusive Man of Steel umbrella. Bro, let me tell you something right now. If anybody has this umbrella and wants to let you hook your boy up, let me get that, bro. Bro, they were giving away Man of Steel umbrellas with a 2-piece, man. Look at the snack right here. It says snack, and you got the umbrella. Bruh, let me get that. You know what I'm saying? All right, shit. Look at that. Look at the umbrella. I would totally 1,000% rock the Man of Steel umbrella. If anybody out there knows where I can find one of those and it's not like some kind of limited price where I have to pay like $757 for it, then hook your boy up. Damn, dude, look at this, man. You got the big bucket of chicken. You got the potato wedges, which they don't have anymore, thank goodness. You got the mashed potatoes. Too many potatoes. Like obviously, you should be macaroni and cheese if you're gonna get those. And then it looks like some coleslaw, something right there. And the Man of Steel umbrella, bruh. Yo, let me get that, man. All right, let's keep going. Carl's Jr. Man of Steel commercial. Let's listen for a second.
We'll be done before lunch. Right after lunch. Maybe a little overtime.
Sometimes you need 3 times the bacon. The Super Bacon Thick Burger, only at Hardee's.
I had a little bit of Man of Steel music, and then they might clap me for that thing. To be honest, that was kind of dope. I remember that. That's kind of dope. Matter of fact, I need that. I need to download some of this stuff. Redecorated Burger King in Times Square for Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. I remember seeing some of this stuff up when that came out. Free toy of Ben Affleck's Batman given at select movie theaters for 2017's Justice League. That's exactly what I would expect from anything from that movie, is this looking like that. Look at that, man. That is terrible. Horrible. Trash, bro. That's trash. Let's see. The Batman 2020 calzone. I remember eating a couple of those. You know what I'm saying? Delicious calzone pizzas. Let's see. All right, my bad. Sorry about that. Yeah. So calzone. All right. These episode posters for the canceled Swamp Thing show, man. Swamp Thing show was fire. Bro, all you gotta do. See, this is Are you sure you want to cross that line with me? Oh man, Will. I said today's the score is Plants 1, Human 0. I want out of my life. Oh, I want you out of my life. Okay. All right, there you go. Limited edition Daily Planet newspaper prop for Superman Returns by LCS has this one. My LCS, okay. Superman Returns. I remember those coming out there. They had, you could find yourself one free collectible poster inside. Like when this movie was, on its way out, they made the story Superman comes to DVD, extra stores. Yeah, I remember this. This is dope. Superman Returns with that. They said that's an exclusive poster, bro. I don't know if I'm putting that on my wall. That's a newspaper, bro. You see the little color dots down there. Still fire, though. ABC Family Batman Begins promo spot.
And tonight.
Let me go back. And it's not going to. Okay, we'll keep scrolling. Oh, was it going to play? Nope. Not going to play. All right. Dreyer's DC character theme ice cream flavor is currently discontinued. There's Justice is served by the scoop in this bitch, right? Had these. This is cool. I'm sure I had some of that. I'm not a big ice cream guy though, so I'm sure my wife probably saw it somewhere, got some of it. We might have ate it, but I'm not gonna. Statue of Dick Grayson / Robin in Mexico for Titans season 1. Zoom in on the building. Yes, it says "fuck Batman." Yes, it's insane. It says Netflix right there. I don't know. This is what a weird fucking It looks weird. The horrible first teaser for Stargirl. I'm not going to watch that. Let's see. I did quote tweet this one. General Mills cereals made for Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. I've been told these were disgusting. They weren't that bad. They weren't that fucking bad. They weren't disgusting. They weren't good cereals neither. It's not on Captain Crunch level of Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Cocoa Pebbles or anything like that. But it was decent cereal. The nostalgia, it was getting the boxes. And I know at least one time I cut the emblems off both boxes. And I still have them. Cardboard emblems. They were like embossed. It felt like you felt the texture in them. It was dope. Nice cereal boxes. Great. The entire Suicide Squad 2016 album. This album, fire. I don't give a fuck. This was a dope ass fucking CD, man. I listened to this like for the longest time working out. Had some bangers on here, bro. And the Bohemian Rhapsody by Panic at the Disco. Let me tell you something. Fire. If you've never heard that shit, is fire. Heathens, dope. Sucker for Pain. All of these Purple Lamborghini, all this stuff was hitting at the time. It's not, you're not looking for this album to win Grammys, but it was a dope album. Like I literally would start this and play it while I worked out, and it worked. The $130 mother box meals for Zack Snyder's Justice League. We talked about those. I know a few people who have some of those. Carl's Jr. Mexico exclusive, the Flash Burger with toys. What the fuck? Chinese Nestle commercial for Batman v Superman. What? Okay. 60s Batman woman's equal pay PSA where Barbara puts Bruce in his place. Oh, let's listen. Let's take a listen.
A ticking bomb means trouble for Batman and Robin.
Holy, breaking and entering. It's Batgirl.
Quick, Batgirl. Untie us before it's too late.
It's already too late. I've worked for you a long time, and I'm paid less than Robin. Same job, same employer means equal pay for men and women.
No time for jokes, Batgirl.
It's no joke. It's
Damn.
a federal equal pay law.
This is fucking kind of grimy, bro. I've never seen this before. This is fucking super grimy.
Holy act of Congress!
If you're not getting equal pay, contact the Wage and Hour Division, U.S. Department of Labor.
Damn, Batman said no time for jokes, bruh. Damn. Bro, that is fucked up. Animated Target ad featuring the new 52 Justice League. Let's see. Batman Returns McDonald's promotion that was canceled due to how dark the movie was. What? You couldn't get old Batman fries and shit like the toys right there because the movie was dark? Man, get out of here. Trailer for the Aquaman 2018 Roblox event. Let's see. Trailer for I don't want to see that. India versus Pakistan ICC Men's Top 20 World Cup promotion featuring Black Adam. Yeah, weird. A t-shirt and 2 film collection for Black Adam Superman post credits. Bruh, I remember this. That shirt is terrible. And it's a V-neck. Who the fuck? Get out of here, bro. Action Comics where they randomly threw in a Snickers ad. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's kind of dope. Thailand Theater exclusive Wonder Woman 1984 bracelet cup. That's kind of dope right there. That is kind of fucking dope. Let me get one. 1994 live action 0-hour promotional video hosted by Hal Jordan Parallax. All 14 minutes are on YouTube. Okay. Wait, let's see. Nothing happened. All right. And this wasn't weird. Toyota Prius commercial feature Matt Bomer as Superman. What? All right. 19. Okay, that's enough of these. This I can I quote tweeted something from this thread. So if you want to look at it and stuff like that, it's there. So here we go. Let me get this down. All right, let's move on, man. Let's move on. So, first of all, I want to start this off with Zach posted this on his Vero on what was that? Yesterday. He was at the Anime Expo, which is dope. Ain't no telling what he was doing there, what he's looking at. It's also like he's unassuming. He's Zack Snyder just creeping through the crowd, right? Can't tell who he is. So there's that. You know what? Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. All right. Let me. All right. Let's do it like that, man. Taking up a little bit too much extra space. But anyway, there's Zack Snyder right there at the Anime Expo. And speaking of Zack, let's move on into the main topic of this, man. So this stuff came out last week. A new galaxy awaits. Zack Snyder's sci-fi epic Women Moon takes to the cover of Empire's World exclusive new issue with brand new interviews, never before seen images, and more on sale Thursday, July 6th. So that is in a couple days. Zack Snyder's sci-fi epic arrives. Empire that cover is absolutely gorgeous. It's incredible. Let's see what Perla Duarte. I appreciate you stopping through the Daily Show, man. I appreciate it a lot. All right, so anyway, let's get back. Yeah, let me throw my music back on. I forgot about the music. Here we go. All right, so anyway, here it is. Rebel Moon, the cover, dope, right? This right here, another cover, man. Another cover from Merc. Holy shit, that's stunning. Yes, it is indeed absolutely fucking incredible. This with Jimmy on the cover. Obviously, Jimmy's arc is going to be one of the most incredible you've probably seen from a robot in film, because if you can see where he starts, and let's go ahead and move over to this one, man. There's both covers side by side from Empire, one with Sucker Punch, the other Rebel Moon. Zach knows how to take over. So anyway, you got Jimmy right here. This is probably early in him. Anthony Hopkins voices mysterious robot Jimmy in Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon, a character set to undergo a major transformation across the multi-part story. Dude could end up being the key, right? Could end up being the key to the entire fucking thing. So, yeah, he looks cool right there. And so when we go back to this cover right here, and you see he has the horns. He's sort of grown. He has some extra garb on him right there. Transformation, man. Dude's gonna grow as a character. So going from that to that, let's move on. Blood Axe, Ray Fisher on Blood Axe and his gun. It's 4 feet. It's almost as big as me. I pull from the Samurai of it all. Certain postures I take with my weapon. Some of them I modeled after Toshiro Mifune. Yo, bro, look at this. Look at my man's right there, man. Huge weapon. Obviously, Ray Fisher way taller than I thought he was when I saw him in pictures at fucking Full Circle. Good grief, man. And he's already ripped and shit. So there's some more Blood Axe looking dope. Matter of fact, when it comes to that, let me bring this back down. Say hello to Darian Bloodaxe, Ray Fisher's Rebel Moon character who has a massive 4-foot gun. It's almost as big as me, Fisher Tales Empire. We'll take a look at the article in just a second, but this picture is just incredible, man. It's just dope. It's dope. He looks good. Obviously swole up. He's got the dreads going for him. Shit looks fire, man. Looks fire. So, let's see. Move on us a bit. I did see this, and this was very, very cool to see. Guillermo del Toro retweeted the first look at Empire exclusive. All right, it's about to storm out there, so I'm about to speed this up a bit before I get fucking. Anthony Hopkins voices mysterious robot Jimmy in Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon, a character set to undergo a major transformation. We saw that, but Del Toro retweeted this, man. This is fire. This is incredible. I mean, hey, game loving game, right? Game respect game. That's dope, man. Yeah, Bloodaxe looks fucking dope, man. Looks dope. Let's see. Zack Snyder talks about why Rebel Moon didn't become a Star Wars movie. I knew it was a big ass. He tells Empire. All right, so let's get into this. This is what is her name? Damn it, I can't remember her name, but she is the one that cuts her arms off so she can handle the molten lava swords. So let's go ahead to this article, man. Let's go ahead to this article. The music's gonna suffer. Why Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon didn't become a Star Wars movie. I knew it was a big ass exclusive image, and you see that picture right there. A long time ago, Zack Snyder might have joined the galaxy far, far away. As the director embarked on his tumultuous journey with DC, another possible landmark saga was calling his name. And while it never came to fruition, his idea for a Star Wars movie eventually became his upcoming Rebel Moon, an original multi-part sci-fi epic. If it's evolved in the intervening years since Snyder first pitched it to Lucasfilm while in post-production of Man of Steel, the initial idea remains the same. It was 7 samurai in space. He tells Empire in our world exclusive Rebel Moon cover story, and a Star Wars movie was my original concept for it. Now, while Snyder's conception of a Star Wars film overtly homaging the works that inspired George Lucas was a compelling concept, I knew that the origins for George were a lot of those Kurosawa films, says the director. There were many reasons why Rebel Moon never panned out as part of cinema's most famous space opera. The sale of Lucasfilm to Disney had just happened, says Snyder. There was that window where, who knows what's possible. I might as well ask, shoot your shot, bro. I was like, I don't want any of your characters. I don't want to do anything with any known characters. I just want to do my own thing on the side. And originally, I was like, it should be rated R. That was almost a non-starter. So they were like, bro, rated R for Star Wars movie? Nah, homie, we can't fuck with you. So a decade later, Snyder has developed his original tale and is getting to make it exactly how he sees it. I knew it was a big ask, to be honest, he says, of making a film within the Star Wars galaxy. But the deeper I got into it, I realized it was probably never going to be what I wanted. Instead, he's conjuring up his own universe across multiple movies, which, after initially releasing on Netflix in family-friendly cuts, will get harder-edged, R-leaning versions too. Talk about a happy ending. You damn right, man. You read Empire's World School. Okay. They don't get a full thing on here. Let's see. Let me go back here. Let me see something real quick. That's the same thing, yeah. Let me see something here. Let me see. This is how it works. If you're a massive scale action movie playing a character with a name as ridiculously amped up as Darian Bloodaxe, right? Hold up. You have to have the hardware to back it up. That's exactly the position that Ray Fisher finds himself in when it comes to Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon. After playing Cyborg for the director in Justice League and afforded far more depth and screen time in the Snyder Cut, he's re-teaming with the director for his epic new sci-fi blowout. Yes, his character is named Darian Bloodaxe. And yes, he has a ridiculously gigantic gun. It's massive, Last Fisher. It's 4 feet. It's almost as big as me. As his name suggests, Bloodaxe is not to be messed with, which is handy since the people of the peaceful planet Belt are amassing a small force of formidable warriors to try and push back against the demands of the evil Imperium. Yes, the film was heavily inspired by Kurosawa's 7 Samurai. With his burly exterior, his experience as a rebel leader, and his big, bold weaponry, Bloodaxe is exactly the kind of guy you want on your side. I'm bringing him to life. Fisher looked to the same sources as the director. I pulled from the Seven Samurai of it all. He tells the Empire certain postures I take with my weapons. Some of I model after Toshiro Mifune, who carries that katana in a very specific way over his shoulder. Sometimes what I would do before a take would start was whisper myself, Mifune. That's fire. That's fire, right? That's dope. That's okay. So let me pull this down because I know what I got to do now. I didn't know they broke it up like this. I was hoping to get to read the whole thing on here, but let me do this. Let's see. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm trying to find some of Zach's stuff, man, before I wrap this up. All right, so here we go. Zack Snyder has endless movie and TV plans for Rebel Moon. We can't really hit the bottom. Exclusive, right? Zack Snyder has always thought big, and his original sci-fi saga would be no different. The director who curated his own corner of DC, who sent the heroes of Sucker Punch through multiple distinctive realities, and who saw universal stories that could emanate from his zombie tale Army of the Dead, has a knack of creating expansive worlds that could pivot on all kinds of directions. And Rebel Moon is packed with potential expansions. The film originally began life as Star Wars pitched, and it was picked up by Netflix. We just talked about that. As Snyder tells Empire, he knows exactly where Rebel Moon could go with plans that extend far beyond these two movies. When I pitched it to Netflix, right, the scale was a thing they wanted, says Snyder. They were like, well, how big could it be? How many movies? That made me go, okay, if we really do this, we can sink our teeth pretty deep into this. We can't really hit the bottom. He's not kidding. The writer-director penned a 450-page Rebel Moon Bible, bruh, detailing all kinds of lore and backstories pertaining to the evil Imperium. He has an expansive timeline that extends long before and after the two current films. So, like, just a huge fucking universe. This is the small board. Snyder laughs off the version he shows Empire in his Pasadena offices. This big board is over at my office on the hill. It's 3 times the size of this. And all being well, much of it could end up on the screen. Plans have been mooted for a TV series which would explore the history of Frothys, Belisarius, the saga's real big bad. And in the proposed third film, audiences will finally get to visit, well, the Rebel Moon. The Rebel Moon is not the moon that they're on. Snyder clarifies the title was conceptual, but there's a planet named Vana, and Vana is the Rebel Moon. It's not even in one side of this movie. Holy shit. So dude, just secrets out there, just expansive, just stuff out there, right? But let's not get ahead of ourselves for now. There's just a small matter of creating a massive 2-part original sci-fi science fiction epic, corralling a vast array of mercenary heroes, hissable baddies, unusual aliens, and a mysterious robot set across multiple planets, spaceships, moons, and more. Or as Zack Snyder calls it, the basics. So there you have it, y'all. That's pretty much the article from Empire. I guess it's coming out. The article comes out this Thursday on July 6th, the full thing in its entirety. So that's what I want to talk about today, man. I saw this information coming out, and I had read sort of some of the quotes and things, but I actually wanted to read the article with you guys on the show. And look, I'm excited. You already know I'm excited. You already know how excited I am for Rebel Moon. I can't fucking wait for this shit to come out. And so, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce because it's really acting a fool outside. The weather in my area has been insane for like the past 2 weeks, which is ridiculous. But anyway, as always, I really appreciate you guys. Everybody who joins the show and talks and comments and things of that nature. I love you. Appreciate you. And like I said, if there could possibly be a show tomorrow, but I seriously doubt it just because tomorrow's the 4th, it's a holiday and there's a lot of stuff going on. And like I said, I do love burgers and beers. So if I do get to go fucking do that, that's probably what I'm going to do. Just enjoy myself, take it a little bit. But if not, I'll be here with y'all, man. So if you guys want to do anything for the 4th and I do decide to stream, you guys are more than welcome to join. As always, jump in, jump in the chat and things of that nature. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Wait, what the fuck am I looking for? Looking for some. All right, there it is. All right, see you guys later. Peace.